If I told you 5 everyday foods could help you preserve your muscle, sharpen your mind, and slow the aging process without expensive supplements or complicated diets, would you believe me? For most of us, when we think about aging, we picture wrinkles or gray hair. But the real story is happening much deeper in your muscle fibers, your mitochondria, and your brain's neural networks. Aging at the cellular level is largely about how well your body maintains and repairs itself over time. And here is the key: certain nutrients act like messages to your cells, telling them to grow stronger, clear out damage, and stay resilient, no matter your age. Research in both neuroscience and nutrition has shown that what we eat can change not only how our muscles function, but also how our brain regulates those muscles. When you consume the right foods, you are not just fueling your body, you are actively signaling your biology to protect lean muscle mass, reduce inflammation, and even support the release of key neurotransmitters that affect focus, mood, and motivation. Now, I know there is a lot of confusion out there. The internet is flooded with flashy superfoods and miracle claims. But the truth is, most of what actually works is simple, accessible, and available in your local grocery store year-round. You do not need exotic powders or imported berries. You just need a small set of scientifically backed, nutrient-rich foods that you can integrate into your daily life. In this episode, we will explore 5 of these foods in detail. You will learn why they work from a biological standpoint, how to incorporate them for maximum benefit, and what is happening in your body and even in your brain when you eat them consistently. By the end, you will have a short, practical list you can commit to starting today. Foods that are proven to help maintain muscle strength, protect against age-related decline, and keep you feeling vibrant well into your 60s, 70s, and beyond. Because aging is inevitable, but how we age is something we can influence every single day. The first food is wild-caught salmon, one of the richest sources of long-chain omega-3 fatty acids, which reduce systemic inflammation, support brain function, and help maintain muscle protein synthesis in older adults. Salmon's unique combination of high-quality protein and anti-inflammatory fats makes it an ideal year-round food for preserving mobility and cognitive health. The second food is sardines, often overlooked but nutritionally powerful. They provide more omega-3 fatty acids than many fish, along with vitamin D, calcium, and coenzyme Q10, all essential for muscle contraction, bone strength, and cardiovascular resilience. Because sardines are small and low on the food chain, they are also low in mercury, making them safe for frequent consumption. The third food is Greek yogurt, rich in casein and whey proteins for steady amino acid release, and packed with probiotics that improve gut health, which research shows can positively impact muscle recovery and immune function. It's also a great source of calcium and phosphorus, vital for preventing bone density loss in aging. The fourth food is spinach, a leafy green loaded with magnesium, potassium, and plant-based nitrates that improve blood flow to muscles, enhance endurance, and support nerve signaling. Spinach also contains antioxidants like lutein and beta-carotene, which protect against cellular damage linked to aging. The fifth food is lentils, a plant-based protein, powerhouse rich in iron, folate, and slow-digesting carbohydrates, helping sustain energy while supporting red blood cell production. Their combination of protein and fiber also helps regulate blood sugar and promote metabolic health, both crucial for maintaining muscle mass as we age. Wild-caught salmon is not just a source of protein, it is a complete muscle-preserving package. Protein alone helps repair muscle fibers, but what makes salmon extraordinary is its rich content of omega-3 fatty acids, particularly EPA and DHA. These fatty acids are not just healthy fats in the casual sense. They have a direct role in reducing inflammation inside muscle tissue and improving the way muscle fibers respond to training and daily activity. When we talk about aging, one of the key drivers of muscle loss is something called anabolic resistance. This is when muscle tissue becomes less responsive to the growth signals from exercise and protein. Research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition has shown that omega-3 fatty acids can actually make older muscle more sensitive to these growth signals. That means the same workout or the same amount of protein can lead to better results if your cells are primed with these fats. On a neurological level, DHA plays a critical role in maintaining the fluidity of cell membranes in your brain. Why does that matter for muscles? Because motor control, your ability to recruit and fire muscle fibers efficiently, starts with signals from the nervous system. Healthy brain-to-muscle connection helps you move with more strength and coordination, reducing the risk of falls and injuries. If you have ever noticed stiffness, slower reaction times, or a decline in balance as you age, part of that is the nervous system becoming less efficient. Omega-3 fats from wild-caught salmon help maintain the integrity of that system. Think of it like keeping the electrical wiring in your home well insulated, so the current flows smoothly. Here is a simple tool to apply. Aim for 2 servings of wild-caught salmon per week. That can be baked, grilled, or poached. Just avoid deep frying, as high heat and industrial oils can damage the delicate fats you are trying to protect. If fresh salmon is not available, frozen is a perfectly good choice, as freezing preserves the nutrient profile. There is also a subtle yet powerful benefit here. Omega-3 fatty acids can lower levels of cortisol, the stress hormone. Elevated cortisol over time accelerates muscle breakdown and makes it harder to recover from training. By keeping cortisol in check, you give your body a more anabolic or muscle-building environment. The takeaway is simple. Wild-caught salmon is not just a healthy food. It is a targeted intervention for slowing muscle loss, improving brain-muscle communication, and reducing the inflammation that accelerates aging. This is not about eating fish because it is trendy. It is about giving your body the raw materials it needs to stay strong and mobile for decades. If you are finding these insights helpful, remember, this channel is built on sharing practical science-backed tools you can actually use. Consider subscribing so you do not miss the next strategies that can help you perform and feel your best at any age. Sardines might not be the first food you think of when it comes to strength and longevity, but they are one of the most nutrient-dense options available year-round. Like wild-caught salmon, sardines are rich in omega-3 fatty acids that reduce inflammation and support brain-muscle communication. But they also deliver a concentrated dose of highly bioavailable protein, vitamin B12, selenium, and calcium, all in a single convenient serving. One of the unique advantages of sardines is that they are a whole small fish. That means they contain bones, which are soft and entirely edible. Those bones are an excellent natural source of calcium and phosphorus, 2 minerals critical for keeping bones strong and preventing fractures as we age. This matters because muscle health and bone health are deeply connected. Strong muscles protect bones, and strong bones give muscles a stable framework to work from. A 2019 study in the journal Nutrients found that higher calcium intake in older adults was directly associated with better balance and reduced risk of falls. When you combine this with the anti-inflammatory effects of omega-3 fats, sardines become a powerful tool not just for building muscle, but for maintaining functional independence. Another key nutrient here is vitamin B12. B12 is essential for maintaining healthy nerve function and producing red blood cells, which deliver oxygen to working muscles. Low B12 levels, which are surprisingly common in older adults, can lead to fatigue, weakness, and even balance problems. Sardines provide a naturally rich source, without the need for supplementation in most cases. There is also a practical side to sardines that makes them ideal for consistent use. They are inexpensive, widely available, and shelf-stable when canned in water or olive oil. This makes them easy to keep on hand, so you are never far from a quick, nutrient-packed meal. Here is a simple tool to apply. Aim to include sardines once or twice a week, especially on days when you need a quick lunch or snack. Pair them with leafy greens, whole grain bread, or even mashed avocado for a balanced, muscle-supporting meal. Just be mindful to choose options packed in water or extra virgin olive oil rather than refined seed oils. From a neurological perspective, eating nutrient-dense foods like sardines sends a consistent message to your body. You are supplying it with what it needs to recover, adapt, and thrive. The more consistently you do this, the better your body can maintain muscle, bone, and nerve function well into your 60s, 70s, and beyond. This is why sardines, despite their humble appearance, belong in the same conversation as the most powerful anti-aging foods. They are a compact, affordable, and highly effective way to give your muscles, bones, and brain the fuel they need to keep you strong for decades. Greek yogurt is often underestimated, but when it comes to supporting muscle retention, gut health, and overall vitality, it's a powerhouse. It's rich in complete protein, which means it contains all the essential amino acids your muscles need for repair and growth. This is particularly important after the age of 60, when the body's ability to synthesize muscle protein naturally declines, a process known as anabolic resistance. One standout feature of Greek yogurt is its high leucine content. Leucine is a branched-chain amino acid that acts like a trigger for muscle protein synthesis. Think of it as the ignition key. Without enough leucine, the body struggles to efficiently build and repair muscle tissue, no matter how much total protein you consume. Research in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition has shown that leucine-rich foods are especially effective in helping older adults preserve lean mass. But the benefits don't stop with muscles. Greek yogurt is also packed with probiotics, live beneficial bacteria that support gut health. A healthy gut microbiome influences nutrient absorption, immune function, and even mood regulation through the gut-brain axis. When your gut is healthy, the protein, vitamins, and minerals you consume are more efficiently absorbed and used by your body. Another key advantage of Greek yogurt is its versatility. It can be enjoyed on its own, blended into smoothies, or used as a base for savory dips and dressings. For those concerned about added sugars, choose plain, unsweetened versions and add natural sweetness with berries or a drizzle of raw honey. Berries in particular pair well because they add antioxidants that further reduce inflammation and oxidative stress. There sits also a hormonal benefit worth mentioning. Adequate protein intake from sources like Greek yogurt helps stabilize blood sugar levels, which can keep insulin and cortisol, two hormones tied to muscle preservation and fat storage, in a healthier range. This stability not only supports physical performance, but also mental clarity and energy throughout the day. Here's a simple protocol. Aim to have one serving of Greek yogurt, roughly 6 to 8 ounces, as part of either breakfast or a post-workout meal. Adding a small handful of nuts or seeds can boost the healthy fat content, slowing digestion for more sustained energy release. From a neuroscience perspective, building consistent dietary habits with nutrient-dense foods like Greek yogurt sends your brain a signal of stability and safety. That state allows the body to allocate resources toward long-term repair and growth, rather than constantly fighting fires from inflammation or nutrient deficiencies. In short, Greek yogurt is more than just a convenient snack. It's a strategic tool for anyone over 60 who wants to preserve strength, support gut health, and keep their body functioning at its best. Spinach might not look like a muscle-building food at first glance, but its impact on long-term strength, cellular health, and recovery is profound. This leafy green is one of the richest sources of magnesium, a mineral that plays a critical role in muscle contraction and relaxation. Without adequate magnesium, your muscles are more prone to cramping, fatigue, and impaired recovery, challenges that often become more noticeable after the age of 60. Spinach is also packed with nitrates, naturally occurring compounds that help widen blood vessels and improve circulation. Better blood flow means more oxygen and nutrients can reach your working muscles, enhancing endurance and speeding up repair. Research from the Journal of Applied Physiology shows that nitrate-rich vegetables like spinach can significantly improve muscle efficiency, meaning you get more strength output with less perceived effort. One of the less talked about but powerful aspects of spinach is its role in mitochondrial health. Mitochondria are the energy power plants in your cells, and their efficiency naturally declines with age. Spinach contains compounds like alpha-lipoic acid and coenzyme Q10 precursors, which support mitochondrial function and help your body produce energy more effectively. Better mitochondrial health not only aids muscle performance, but also supports brain clarity and overall vitality. Spinach is also rich in antioxidants, such as lutein and zeaxanthin, which protect cells from oxidative stress. Oxidative stress accelerates muscle breakdown and contributes to joint and tissue damage over time. By reducing that damage, spinach indirectly helps maintain mobility and physical independence well into older age. From a practical standpoint, spinach is incredibly easy to incorporate into meals. It can be eaten raw in salads, sautéed as a side dish, or blended into smoothies without overpowering flavor. Cooking spinach slightly can even increase the bioavailability of certain nutrients like iron, which is vital for oxygen transport in the blood. If you want to use spinach strategically for muscle and longevity benefits, try adding at least 1 to 2 cups daily, either fresh or lightly cooked. Pair it with a source of healthy fat, such as olive oil or avocado, to improve absorption of fat-soluble vitamins like A and K. For even greater benefit, rotate spinach with other dark leafy greens such as kale or Swiss chard to broaden your nutrient intake. From a neuroscience perspective, foods like spinach that improve vascular and mitochondrial health also support brain performance. Better blood flow and cellular energy translate to sharper memory, quicker mental processing, and improved mood regulation, all of which contribute to quality of life in later years. In short, spinach is a quiet but powerful ally for strength, mobility, and energy. It works behind the scenes to keep your muscles firing, your circulation flowing, and your cells resilient, making it a daily essential for anyone serious about aging. Lentils may seem humble compared to more exotic superfoods, but in terms of muscle preservation and healthy aging, they punch far above their weight. These small legumes are a powerhouse of plant-based protein, providing all the essential amino acids your body needs when combined with other foods like whole grains. For seniors over 60, this is especially important because maintaining muscle mass becomes more challenging with age due to a phenomenon known as anabolic resistance, the reduced ability of muscles to respond to protein intake. Beyond protein, lentils deliver a rich supply of iron, magnesium, and potassium, 3 minerals that directly impact muscle function, energy metabolism, and cardiovascular health. Iron supports the production of hemoglobin, which carries oxygen to your muscles and brain. Magnesium aids in proper muscle contraction and relaxation, while potassium helps maintain electrolyte balance and prevent muscle cramps. One of lentils' most underappreciated benefits is their impact on blood sugar stability. Because they are high in fiber, lentils slow the absorption of glucose, preventing sharp spikes and crashes in energy. This is crucial not only for sustained physical performance but also for cognitive health, as the brain functions best when blood sugar remains steady. From a longevity perspective, lentils support a healthy gut microbiome, the community of beneficial bacteria in your digestive tract. A thriving microbiome is linked to reduced inflammation throughout the body, improved immune function, and even better mood regulation. Low-grade inflammation is a key driver of both muscle loss and accelerated aging, so reducing it through diet has a profound ripple effect on overall health. Lentils also contain polyphenols, plant compounds with strong antioxidant properties. These compounds help neutralize free radicals that damage muscle cells, blood vessels, and brain tissue over time. Emerging research even suggests that certain polyphenols in legumes can activate pathways linked to cellular repair and longevity, similar to the effects seen in calorie restriction protocols. From a practical standpoint, lentils are inexpensive, versatile, and available year-round. They can be added to soups, stews, salads, or even blended into patties for a protein-rich main dish. For maximum nutritional benefit, soak them before cooking to reduce anti-nutrients and enhance mineral absorption. For seniors aiming to optimize both strength and health span, lentils are an accessible and reliable way to boost daily protein and micronutrient intake without excess calories or saturated fat. They're a simple food with a complex nutritional profile, quietly building resilience at the muscular, metabolic, and cellular level. When we talk about aging well, not just living longer, but living stronger, it is easy to get lost in a maze of supplements, miracle diets, and fleeting trends. Yet, as the science shows, the foundation is often built on simple, consistent choices that you can sustain for years. Wild-caught salmon, sardines, Greek yogurt, spinach, and lentils are not exotic or complicated. They are everyday foods backed by decades of research, and they work in harmony with your body's natural biology. Each of these foods offers a unique contribution. The omega-3 fatty acids in wild-caught salmon and sardines protect your brain, reduce inflammation, and keep your muscles functioning efficiently. The complete protein and probiotic content of Greek yogurt help you maintain muscle mass while supporting digestion and immune health. Spinach delivers a potent mix of micronutrients and nitrates that improve blood flow, enhance endurance, and guard against muscle fatigue. And lentils often underestimated, provide steady energy, protect against inflammation, and help maintain healthy muscle function well into your later years. Here's the bigger picture. Muscle is more than strength. It is your metabolic engine, your armor against falls and injury, and one of the most reliable predictors of independence as you age. The foods you choose today directly influence how much muscle you can preserve and how much vitality you will have in the decades ahead. So I challenge you to take one small but deliberate step today. Maybe it is adding a serving of fatty fish to your weekly routine. Maybe it is swapping a processed snack for Greek yogurt with berries or preparing a simple lentil stew. These changes do not have to be overwhelming, but they do have to be consistent. The science is clear. Your body will respond to the right inputs, no matter your age. And by focusing on these nutrient-dense, muscle-protecting foods, you are not just eating for today, you are building the foundation for a longer, stronger, and more vibrant future. If you found this helpful, join our growing community by liking this video, subscribing, and sharing it with someone who could benefit. Because the path to healthy aging is not walked alone, it is built step by step, meal by meal, together.